Hello friends, welcome to the SunWoman channel, and I want to wish you a happy new moon in Scorpio. We're going to be doing readings here for the new moon cycle of November 11th through December 11th. And as I said, this is a new moon in Scorpio. And what does that mean for all of us? Well, what it means is that this is going to be a very intense time. We have a lot of planetary support coming in true Scorpion style. There's a real flavor of luck and opportunity, as well as a perfect mix for love and alliances. With all the positive combinations in play, many of us are going to get a dose of extra good energy with this period. Scorpio is a water sign, which means it really connects to our feelings and the emotional realm best. Scorpio is driven to find emotional satisfaction and really goes places that others can't get in order to get it. So the ability to look beneath the surface, past the superficial, is a trait that comes very easily to Scorpio. This is a sign that knows that there's always another facet to the story. So beneficial revelations about people, places, and things could really surface as a result of this Scorpio influence. There might be something special that comes out of this new moon that wasn't so apparent in your life before. The most important revelations are usually hidden beneath the surface, and Scorpio is the sign that lights things up, lights up the dark, and brings the truth out for us. So there's a big inner beauty reveal that might just be in store this period for us as a result. Scorpio also is the sign that really best follows its instincts about people and situations. So that means that we'll all have the opportunity to tap in some extra psychic awareness, some extra intuitive awareness. If you're trying to come to terms with a situation, the Scorpio new moon could really help you make that decision. Know that something's about to take root in your life, and whether you intentionally make a decision to start something new or something magically falls into your lap, this new moon will really help it grow fruitfully. There's a strong commitment to whatever takes root at this time. Know that Scorpio really commits to its endeavors, so we're all going to be willing to put in the effort, as well as wait out any storms that we might be going through, okay? Jupiter is in the mix with some really positive aspects, so that's an extra boost of really good emotion and opportunity. Some extra luck could come this way. There is some really good influence with Saturn and Venus, so we're going to be able to really create harmony in relationships and in beneficial financial ventures during this period. No matter what your personal situation, the November new moon is a good energy to look forward to. There, could be some facing up to some shadows of the past. It's really a time for healing as well, to release past hurts and to make a fresh start with someone perhaps who's hurt you. It's a good time for forgiveness and to start a new chapter. Scorpio is about rebirth, regeneration, starting from the bottom and moving up into a new life. So use this time ahead to plant some new seeds and to really tune into some benefits that we might have been missing along the way, okay? Remember that for the new moon, it's great to speak your intentions out loud, to declare them out loud, but it's even better to write them down in words or to illustrate images to reflect what you intend. Do a picture board or a dream board. Those images will really take root into your psyche, and what you think, our thoughts are things. So what we think and what we say go out into the atmosphere, to the universe, and they manifest, okay? So let's manifest positivity, change, and regeneration in our lives for this new moon cycle. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the individual readings for the 12 signs. You can apply these to your sun, moon, and ascendant. And thank you again for tuning in, and let's get to the individual readings. Hello, my Aries. This is your reading for the new moon cycle in Scorpio. And this particular new moon is falling in your 8th house. And the 8th house is a very powerful house because it has to do with the areas in our life where we are reborn, where there is some type of transformation. The 8th house on a more mundane level has to do with financial investments, any monies or resources that that you would receive from other people. Okay, so that could be partners in our life, but it can also mean, you know, taxes, bank loans, you know, loans of any sort, seed money, you know, investors, grants of some kind. So anything that you are, any resources, financial resources that you're receiving from other people. It also represents inheritances. It's the money earned by other people as well. This also is the house of passions, and our sexual nature is under the 8th house, so you may find that these particular areas in your life are transformed or rejuvenated. There's some kind of rebirth in these areas of your life. So very, you know, an area that's very that has a very big potential for long-term transformation and change for you is covered by the 8th house. And with Scorpio naturally ruling the 8th house, this could be a very potent new moon for you in those areas, okay? Again, some type of rebirth or birth or regeneration that's going to have long-term effects, transformative effects in your life. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple cards down to see what the message is for this new moon in Scorpio in your 8th house. What the message is for Aries. And this is a 7-card reading. Okay, 9 of Pentacles reversed in the recent past. 6 of Swords reversed in the current situation. The Emperor coming up in the near future. That's always a great card. The Ace of Wands crowning, and that's also the advice card. It's coming up reversed. The Page of Pentacles reversed in the area that rules other people in your life. The King of Pentacles reversed, which is your hopes or fears area. And the Ace of Pentacles in the potential outcome, and that's an awesome card as well to have in the outcome position. And at the base of the deck we have the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so initially, you know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pentacles cards, so this is about money. This is no question that this reading is about money, and again, that makes perfect sense with this new moon taking place in your 8th house, as I said, which is financial investments, other people's money coming to you. With the 9 of Pentacles reversed in the recent past, I feel like there have been some financial difficulties coming out of this past month. Just kind of a sense of a lack of security, okay? Either you have not received monies that were due, or there some obstacles cropped up in you making the money that you were looking to make. Perhaps you were looking for some type of bonus or pay increase, and you know that did not come through the way that you were hoping it would. The 9 of Pentacles on a spiritual level, again, just talks about insecurity and feeling financially not feeling secure in having the resources that you need. So I feel like this is what's coming into this, the energy that you're bringing into this month from the past month. However, the 6 of Swords is reversed, which is covering you right now. And the 6 of Swords talks about allowing yourself to move on from a difficult situation onto greener pastures, okay? So whatever disappointment you may have experienced in this last month financially, I feel like it's time for you to cut your losses there and to now move on to something better. Something that's going to yield the rewards that you're looking for. When the 6 of Swords is right side up, it's saying that you've already done that. You've already transitioned to the next stage. When it's reversed, it says that you're still not yet making that move. And you know, this could be out of fear, this could be out of worry, you know, to let go of a situation that you're used to. But I feel like you may be at the point where it is time to move into something new. That's that Scorpio new moon talking about the death of one situation and the birth of a new one. So in your financial picture, you know, what you feel you should be receiving from another source, whether that's your job, you know, whether it's an investment that you were involved in, you know, whatever that is, it's time for you to maybe let that situation go and now move on to something new that is going to yield the results that you're hoping for, okay? So you may be holding yourself back from making that transition. However, the Emperor is in the near future. So this Emperor covers about the next 2 weeks. I feel like this is you making and taking that decisive action. Now, the Emperor has got all his ducks in a row. He is wielding his power. He is overseeing his kingdom. He is watching his investments grow. He is in control of himself and his situation. He is the boss, okay? The Emperor is the boss card. So it may be time for you to strike out on your own. And if there is a business idea that you have been, you know, considering, if there is a new enterprise that, you know, if you've been thinking about starting a new business, you've been thinking about breaking ties with, you know, whatever you've been involved in and going out on your own, this Emperor is talking about a positive change because you are at the helm. You're the boss at this time, okay? The Emperor is a very rational person. He thinks things out very carefully. He brings people in to advise him. You know, he has his round table, so he has his trusted advisors, and he makes his decisions based on all of the information that he has, and whatever he decides is going to stick, okay? It's going to create a strong foundation for him to build on for future generations, all right? So that's the king. I keep wanting to say the king. When he is the king, he's the Emperor. This is also a spiritual card. This is the only, well, this is one of two major arcana here. So it's talking about you, you know, making a decision inside that you need to move to the next level in your life. You know, this is ruled by ARIES. So, you know, this is your card here. You know, see, if you look on the card there is the sign of ARIES. So this is speaking directly to you, my ARIES, that now it's time for you to be the boss in your life, so that, you know, you're holding on to the purse strings, you are wielding the staff here, and you're sitting on your throne looking over your investments and watching them grow, okay? The Ace of Wands is next to that king. It is reversed. This is your advice situation. What this is saying is that something has been sparked in your life, or something needs to be sparked in your life that is going to create a new beginning for you. Ace of Wands specifically talks about business situation, about new ideas, new enterprises. The Ace of Wands is reversed here. So I feel like it is blocked on some level, and this may be, you know, related to exactly what we were talking about with the Six of Swords, you kind of holding yourself back from moving forward. I think it's time for you to write this Ace of Wands up, right side up, and use this staff now to start something new, to implement whatever that idea is that you've been ruminating about. It's time to move forward with it, okay? This is going to be a time of rebirth for you. You may need to bring in new investors. You may need to write a business plan. You may need to, you know, write a proposal. So, you know, there is something that you need to, there's a seed that you need to plant right now that you're holding back from planting, but is going to be the seed to propel you forward to becoming this Emperor in your life, okay? So Ace of Wands, you know, great card, and again, is another ace here coming up, which is even better. The Page of Pentacles reverse, this is in the area Other people in your life. The Page of Pentacles reversed talks about financial situations, maybe some type of disappointing news. Pages always bring news, so when the page is reversed, I feel like you may have received some bad news about a financial thing. So you may have lost an investor. You may have received a review that you felt was unfair. Maybe news from the company that you work for that there will not be bonuses this year, or that they can't afford a pay increase. So I feel like whatever the news is that you've gotten, it was not the financial news that you were hoping for from people in your circle, and now you have to integrate that into your decision making. The King of Pentacles is in your hopes and fears, and this is that here, this is another king here. This is the money king. This particular king is ruled by the earth signs, which would be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or people of that personality. The King of Pentacles is someone who holds on to the purse strings, who knows how to make money, knows how to be successful in business, can take something small and make it grow exponentially. This is the money king, and I feel because this king is reversed, it could be one of two scenarios. It could be you holding yourself back from implementing that money-making idea, again, that Ace of Wands reversed, for fear that it's going to fail. You can't be afraid of failure, because even if something doesn't work out exactly the way that you hope that it would, at least you made the effort to do it, and at least you know that maybe you need to go back to the drawing board, or you may need to tweak your idea, or you may need to bring in people who can advise you. So don't be afraid. Some people are afraid of success. Some people are comfortable in the life that they have because they're just afraid to move out of that. And with this being an earth signs can tend to get stuck in a rut or stuck in a situation because they don't necessarily want to start again. But there may be circumstances here that are forcing you now out of your comfort zone to actually become this king right side up, okay? So consider that. This also may be the fear of dealing with or bringing in someone who would be a financial investor. Perhaps you have someone in mind, but you have concerns about them as a partner, or you have concerns about their business dealings or their stability, all right? So what you may need to do is you may need to look deeper under the surface. This is that Scorpio energy in your 8th house. Look to see what's hidden. Look to see what you have not, what you're not aware of yet. Do your due diligence before you bring someone in as a partner, or before you sign a contract or accept an offer that may be too good to be true, okay? You want to do your due diligence, use that Scorpio energy to dig under the surface and bring out information that you need in order to make the right decision, an informed decision. And what we have here as the potential outcome, one of the best cards in the deck, the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a financial blessing. This is the beginning of something new on a financial level that will be lucrative for you. It's the seed being planted that you will be able to build upon. This is specifically a money card. So we're talking about the outcome, potential for money that's going to grow and grow very well, okay? This is the card that you want if you are considering getting an investor, if you're looking for investors, if you're looking for starting a new enterprise, if you're looking for a loan. This is a good news card. So I say that you may be holding yourself back as this King of Pentacles to receive. Look at this card. He's holding that one pentacle. Here's that one pentacle at the end of the reading. So don't allow yourself to be held back as the king to receive this pentacle that is rightfully yours, okay? Great news there for you. Now, at the base of the deck is the High Priestess reversed. High Priestess right side up means using your intuition and your perception to know what is going on in your life. Sitting back and observing people, looking deeper into situations, finding out what's hidden before making decisions. The moon is there, so the moon talks about perception and intuition. That book of knowledge is on her lap. This is a male or a female. This is knowledge, understanding, education, information. She's holding on to the book. In the reverse position, there's something that you need to know. There's something that you need to find out in this situation. There is information that you need to be aware of before you make any decisions here. So I feel that you need to use the power of the High Priestess, which is your intuition, your perception, that Scorpio energy of perception and looking deeper under the surface to bring about what's hidden, and find out whatever it is that you need to know right now so that you can now move forward in your life, plant those seeds promised by the Ace of Wands, and to reap the outcome, which is this Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Excellent reading here, Aries. I'm going to pull a card from the deck and see what the message is from the Tao Oracle to kind of conclude the message here that the cards are giving us. Okay, and the message for Aries is, wow, this message is co-create. Now, this couldn't be a better card with this new moon in your 8th house. It's talking about partnering with someone to create the outcome that you're looking for. All right, there's this cheetah here, and you have the wise owl there. So the cheetah represents speed and represents endurance. The cheetah is the fastest land animal in the world, and the cheetah is able to run for miles and miles and miles and miles without fatigue. So it talks about endurance and going the distance. But there is a partner here on this on this tightrope. So there is someone here that can assist you, that has wisdom, and this is also an animal that has wings. So this animal can help you fly. Whoever this partner is can help lift you off the ground if this is an enterprise. Here is an egg here. So eggs always talk about a fertile situation, the potential for birth and growth in some area. The egg has not been hatched yet, so it's still in the dormant phase, but there is abundance promised by this egg. The message of co-create is exactly that. Partnerships, creativity, manifesting, inspiration. It says, you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. But you must consider that you do so in partnership with the Spirit, with consciousness, God, or whatever you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You're a divine product of divine inspiration, and now you are aligned with it to create miracles in your life. When you view your life as art, you know you create it, you co-create it. Only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed, okay? So wow, there is a seed that you are going to plant here, Aries, that is going to be prosperous for you. So you may receive flashes of inspiration that are going to give rise to great success. You are really at a creative point in your life. The potential for manifesting something great is unlimited right now. Revel in its vastness is what this card signifies. All right, Aries, so fantastic message here, just a blessing, blessings promised in this reading, but you've got to take the first step, okay, to create abundance and wealth and security in your life. Don't be worried about past difficulties and obstacles, because those were just tests on your way to your destiny. All right, Aries, I hope this reading resonated with you. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I would so appreciate that. And feel free to like, share, or make comments on this video. And if you would like to have a more personalized private reading, I'd be happy to do that for you. Please click on the link that is in the information box under this video. If for some reason you're not able to access the website, I'm working with my website host to fix some difficulties we're having with the site right now. Just go ahead and email me at the SunWoman15, so that's the SunWoman and the number 15 at gmail.com, and I will get back to you right away to schedule a reading for you. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Have a wonderful new moon in Aries, new moon in Scorpio cycle. This is a strong one for you. Let that energy propel you forward, and I'll see you again next month. Blessings to you.